going on, everybody? Hope you're all having a fantastic day today. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I've been planning this video for a while now to post up on this channel. I've been trying to collect a bunch of gameplay. Not too much gameplay to make it like an hour's worth of content. I still have to try to make this video reasonable enough. You know, I'm trying to make it not as long as 20 minutes at least, but I had to get enough footage to put this just annoying BS to rest. Again, I don't want to say that the netcode and hitreg aren't an issue, because they are an issue, and they still need to be resolved. But it's mind-boggling how so many people come at my neck every single time I post anything positive that the developers have done, or even if I post anything negative. You can't even post anything else that's negative about this game without people saying, you are stupid, why are you talking about this? This is irrelevant. The only thing that you need to discuss is netcode, 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 netcode. It's mind-boggling. And there's no need for this mentality within gaming whatsoever. So I went ahead and, put together a little compilation of horrifying, and when I say horrifying, I mean horrifying netcode, hitreg, and server stability when it comes to the game that everybody apparently wants to go ahead and compare XDefiant to, Modern Warfare 3. For some reason, everybody in my comment section always gravitates towards this game. XDefiant is, it's pointless to play XDefiant. You might as well play Call of Duty. Call of Duty plays 10 trillion times better. Of course, I already showed you guys examples of Rainbow Six Siege, Apex Legends. You guys have seen footage of tons of different games that have been out for a year plus that are still running into worse issues than XDefiant. But like I said, since Call of Duty is the hottest topic for some strange reason, we will go ahead and compare Modern Warfare 3. And also, I think Modern Warfare 3 is the perfect game to compare because, again, I like Modern Warfare 3. I think this game is fun and enjoyable, but these problems are still present in Modern Warfare 3, and it's the same situation as XDefiant for me. I like XDefiant, I enjoy it, but at the same time, these problems indeed are still here. But why is it that with Call of Duty, we can still address different problems, we can talk about different things, and we can actually have, engaging conversations without it all being netcode, 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 and on XDefiant, for some reason, we can't get that mentality. It just doesn't make too much sense. So again, like I said, I think it'll be good to use Modern Warfare 3 as a comparison here. The first post here is by Crift, saying, anyone else still getting ridiculous lag on Xbox? This happens every single time I play. I'll get maybe 2 games in, and then gunfights become impossible because of this. Xbox One X. And ladies and gentlemen, as you can all see, this is horrible, okay? I would much rather, on the occurrence, be shot around a corner than have to deal with lag that is this bad. It's even lagging out the actual audio itself. It's staticky. This is, once again, something that is indeed relevant within Modern Warfare 3, but nobody puts such a massive emphasis on this stuff compared to XDefiant, right? And guess why? Because realistically, if we're going to be real here, it isn't that massive of an issue. It happens, don't get me wrong, and it should indeed be fixed, just like the netcode and the hitreg and XDefiant. But is it something that happens 24/7? No, it's not. Does it happen? Yes, it does. But again, it's something that will be fixed, but it's not the end of the world for a lot of these players. It is, I guess, because it's being posted up on the Reddit board, but I guess it proves that it's the same exact thing. It's the same exact thing as the XDefiant Reddit board, just people talking about the same exact things over and over and over and over again when it, randomly happens on the occurrence, and they just chuck it up, I guess, for clout points. I don't know. But again, I just don't see the purpose of, XDefiant having to ignore every other problem, and, you can't talk about anything else in XDefiant, you can only talk about netcode. But then you have things like this in Modern Warfare 3, but nobody's saying that this is, the end of the world of Modern Warfare 3. We can talk about it, but it's not going to be, you don't have to ignore every other problem, and you don't have to be forced into, only talking about this stuff. No, you can make whatever you want in Modern Warfare 3. It's very weird activity. And the next one here, fix the servers. Servers are trash. Every second game of ranked, I lag out. Guys, look at this footage right here, man. I mean, come on now. Again, if this happened in XDefiant, my God, and it does happen in XDefiant sometimes on the occurrence, but they fixed it up. But man, again, everybody will be screaming, oh, all you need to do is talk about netcode and XDefiant and talk about this happening all the time. In Modern Warfare 3, nobody's forcing this through. Nobody's saying that you can't, just, I just don't get the mentality. I really don't. This happens in all games. And Call of Duty is a franchise that has been going on for how many years now? And we're still having this bad of issues occurring all the time? Like, and we're a month and a half in, almost 2 months of XDefiant. Wow. Whoa, you know, it still has a few issues that need to be ironed out that they already acknowledged, and they already said they're working on it. Did Sledgehammer acknowledge this? And let's be real, again, I love Sledgehammer's communication. They have been on point. They have been on point with making sure Modern Warfare 3 is in a fantastic spot. It's a really fun game right now. And if you have Game Pass, I'd suggest hopping on and giving it a go, see what it's like. But have they addressed any of this stuff? No. And nobody's angry that they haven't, right? For some reason, I don't know why the XDefiant community is so different mentally, but man, they really do hyper-focus on interesting things. But the next one here, how is this even possible in an offline game against bots? Ladies and gentlemen, this individual, Switch Fade Music, is in an offline match with bots in a private lobby and is still running into the same exact issues that people are running into when they play online public lobbies. But nobody wants to talk about it. Nobody wants to talk about it. I don't get it. I truthfully don't get it. Like I said, I really believe that people are pushing the netcode and hitreg just at an all-time high in XDefiant, because what else would you complain about? They already pretty much fixed up everything in the game. They have a couple more factions to tweak. All the weapons have been balanced out. They're adding in content. The content comes by no surprise. If you're surprised by the content drops, then you are insane, because they literally told us what the content's going to be before the game even launched a year ago. We knew exactly how maps were going to drop, and everybody was okay with it. Everybody said that this was a fantastic system. So I don't want to hear that, you know, the content is going, no. What problems does XDefiant have right now besides netcode and hitreg? There is a reason why people are screaming this. Absolutely screaming this at the top of their lungs compared to anything else within the game. And I'm telling you, it's not as big as an issue as everybody makes it out to be. Does it need to be resolved and fixed? Yes, it does. 1010%. Just like it does in Modern Warfare 3. Just like it does in Rainbow Six Siege. All these games need to be tweaked up, right? But does that mean we can't discuss other things in XDefiant? No! Like, you people need to get out of your heads and allow other discussions to be had besides just one topic every single video. Do you really expect people out there to talk about the netcode in every single video they make? I don't see why it's illegal to discuss other problems. And again, this video isn't out here to say that there is no problems with the netcode and hitreg. I'm not trying to say that. The reason I'm trying to compare these two is because, like I said, in Modern Warfare 3, a game that I enjoy, this stuff happens all the time, yet I was still able to discuss other problems and other positives without having people come up my neck about this. But in XDefiant, they have probably less problems than Modern Warfare 3 when it comes to this stuff. I mean, like, the worst is getting shot around a wall. These problems in Modern Warfare 3 are insane. We have less problems almost in XDefiant, yet every single video that I make about any other topic within XDefiant has to be instantly shrugged off because it's not about the netcode for some reason. Why? I don't understand why. And then people say, go play this game instead because it has less problems. Ha! Oh, man, you guys are really cracking me up on the occurrence. I'll be honest. On the rare occurrence, you guys can make me chuckle a bit here. And the last one by a young hybrid. This is every single lobby I have played since Season 5 went live. I'm so over it. Sounds familiar to over half the comments that you hear about XDefiant, right? Well, ladies and gentlemen, just look at this absolute disaster of lag and packet burst. And this isn't just alone to Modern Warfare 3. This happens in every COD game since Modern Warfare 2019. This has been an ongoing problem, ladies and gentlemen, for 5 years straight. 5 years straight this has been going on. Yet and still, for some strange reason, in Modern Warfare 3, I can still talk about different topics without crap going on here. And in XDefiant, whole different story. You can't say anything about anything else without people getting pissed that it's not exclusively about the netcode. And I'm going to say the same thing about all these Modern Warfare 3 clips that I say about XDefiant. This is a worse problem than just the netcode. This has to go down to either the way that you installed the game, your internet connection. This is more of an internal issue. If these things happen on a game-to-game basis, this goes more internally. Because do they happen? Do they occur? Yeah, this definitely happens. But either A, they're over-exaggerating, B, they're just trying to stir up some drama on social media, or C, it goes down to just simply being internet problems. You know, because that's all I can think of. Because these problems that happened to XDefiant and Modern Warfare 3 and Rainbow Six Siege and Apex Legends, for a lot of players, it does not happen on such a frequent occurrence. And I guarantee all the defenders are going to be down in the comment section saying, oh, you know, these are such rare examples, right? They never happened to me in Modern Warfare 3, so it's no longer a problem, right? Yet they'll probably come to XDefiant and say, since it is happening to me, it's a massive issue. Listen. If you're having a problem like this in either of these games, it goes down more to just the netcode. It's your freaking connection, or like I said, the way that you installed the game. But that's it. And like I said, I'm treating both these games equally. Just because I'm using Modern Warfare 3 as an example here to showcase that it has just as many problems as XDefiant doesn't mean I'm bashing the game whatsoever, because these problems, just like with XDefiant, don't happen every single game. But when it comes to the community, yes, they always blow it out of proportion. But with XDefiant, they go the extra freaking mile because they don't got anything else to complain about. There's literally no other problem with this game that they could possibly, you know, get out any anger with. The factions are decently balanced, like I said. The Phantoms, I still think, need tweaked, 120 HP, and the Spider Bots are already been confirmed to be worked on to have an easier way to knock them out. Good. Weapons balanced out. All the bugs have been addressed. They literally addressed every single bug I could possibly think of and have polished everything across the board. The biggest issue with XDefiant is indeed still the netcode and hit reg. And even though it's not as big of an issue, it doesn't happen every single game, people will blow it out of proportion because if they're not complaining, then it's nothing better to do. It's as simple as that. They need something to complain about with this game. And when the netcode and hit reg gets polished off, guess what? There's going to be something else to complain about with the XDefiant. And when that gets polished off, guess what? It's going to be something else to complain about. When someone doesn't enjoy the game, they will find anything in their power to talk bad on it. I've witnessed this with everything. Even, like I said, Modern Warfare 3. I've witnessed it with Modern Warfare 3. People will find anything in the world. Even if the developers do everything in their power to make sure it's an amazing game, they update it, they patch it, they polish it, it could be phenomenal, people will find something to say. But ladies and gentlemen, as always, if you enjoyed today's video, leave a like. If you hated it, leave a dislike. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell. I post daily here at 8 in the morning Eastern Time. And of course, if you guys are interested in any of my live streams, I will be live today over on Twitch between 12 to 1 p.m. Eastern Time. You guys can find a link to that channel down in the description of this video. But as always, thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.